Today we see the talk of feminism all around, and many Muslim sisters, they are victims of this propaganda, and we see many so-called educated women, independent women, they ignore the Quranic instructions, the prophetic instructions, uh, and they rebel against their husbands, their elders, and we see the tragic state of a society, the harmful effects of this attitude, of this approach of Muslim women. I'm not advocating, going against Muslim women, or trying to, you know, trying to educate them, scold them, but I'm just narrating the prophetic ahadith about this issue. So, and I've seen cases where the hadith of the Prophet is mentioned before the sister. The hadith says that if Allah had allowed prostration to anyone else, then the Prophet said, I would have asked the wives to prostrate to the husbands. And this hadith is mentioned before the sister. She says, no, this hadith is daif, and all these I have taken fatwas from Maulanas and all these things, and she starts arguing. So there are, as I said, many prophetic narrations, many Quranic verses guiding the Muslim sisters towards a peaceful life in this world and amazing success in the hereafter. Allah's Prophet said, no woman can fulfill her duty towards Allah until she fulfills her duty towards her husband. Even if he asks for intimacy, even if she is on her camel saddle, she should not refuse. It was narrated by Abdullah bin Abu Awfa radiAllahuanhu, who said, when Muadh bin Jabal radiAllahuanhu came from Sham, he prostrated to the Prophet of Allah, who said, what is this, O Muadh? Why are you prostrating? Muadh said, I went to Sham, to Syria, and saw the people prostrating to the bishops and priests, and I wanted to do that for you. The Messenger of Allah said, do not do that. If I were to command anyone to prostrate to anyone other than Allah, I would have commanded women to prostrate to their husbands. By the one in whose hand is the soul of Muhammad, no woman can fulfill her duty towards Allah until she fulfills her duty towards her husband. If he asks for intimacy, even if she is on her camel saddle, she should not refuse. Sunan Ibn Majah, volume number 3, book number 9, hadith number 1926. One of the sheikhs said, he advised the youth, look for the religious women, even if she was from the common folk, even if she is uneducated, it's okay. That is better than an educated woman who mixes with the opposite gender, who is very modern and who rebels against her husband. By Allah, the women from the common folk are better and more clever than the educated ones these days. It is not a must for you to marry an educated woman. Upon you is to find a righteous and fearful woman. And if she is educated as well as righteous, then that's goodness upon goodness. Otherwise, just marry an ignorant woman who is upon the fitrah, where you can teach her and she accepts knowledge from you. That is what I have to say, and Allah knows best. Majmu al-Fatawa, volume number 2, article number 418. So, sisters, you should not let Satan overpower you, overpower your mind, and think that Allah is committing, Allah knows billah, Allah is doing injustice with you. Allah is the most just. Right? So whatever instructions are there, follow them, and it is best for you in this world and even in the hereafter. So don't be a target don't accept this spiteful propaganda about liberation of women and feminism, right? The best course, the best approach, the best advice is in the Quran and in the Hadith. So may Allah make us all righteous and fearful of Him, and may He reward us in this world and even in the hereafter. Ameen.